Y'all, these like, I can't explain it. Looking at the stickers on a big 12.9 inch versus my 9 point whatever the older iPad was, like I literally can't breathe. Let's create my weekly spending tracker. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Planning Serenity, where we plan for serenity. My name is Jessica, and as mentioned, we are going to do my weekly spending tracker. So if you are new here, I appreciate you clicking on my video and stopping by. If you're returning, you absolutely already know how I feel about you. So let's just get the obvious out of the way. Yes, my new beauty came in. I don't even I'm literally I feel like this is my first digital planning video, y'all, so please bear with me. Hopefully this is short because I'm like this on the inside. I am so ecstatic. I don't even know where to begin, so I probably won't explain anything in this video because I literally can't. I can't. I'm ecstatic though, y'all. I'm so ecstatic. Okay. So this is my new iPad Pro 12.9 inch. It is the 5th generation. Literally all I use my iPad for is planning, my therapy. So I felt there was no need to get a 6th generation, but y'all, literally I could talk all day about this. So I'm just gonna get to starting on the spending tracker because literally, I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice. If you're new here, you're probably like, what is wrong with this girl? But if you're returning, I know you know. So, okay, let's get this spread out of the way, and then maybe next video I'll be more calm. But I'm so excited, y'all. But yes, okay, spending tracker. So what I am going to do is I basically made a duplicate of my monthly for September, my budget monthly. So basically what I'm gonna do is make sure everything is checked, and we are going to delete what we don't need. So this is gonna be a spending tracker for the first week of September, or for the first paycheck. I forgot to show you all these separations in the video when I created this spread, but I did mention that I like to separate my weeks on my actual monthly of my budget planner, and separate my weeks meaning I get paid twice a month, but I cash stuff weekly. So these are the weeks that I will be cash stuffing. So the first tracker that we're going to do, which is what we're doing in this video, is the tracker for the 1st through the 7th. So now that I got that out the way, let's delete all of this because we don't need it. Because as mentioned, we're only dealing with this week up here. We're gonna delete this. Now there is an easier way to do this, but I know a lot of people that follow me are new to digital planning. So I did want to show you doing it this way first. I will show you other ways in future videos, but we're going to start with this way. Also, if you're returning, you already know what the skips in the video are. Well, majority of the skips. If you are new here, I do not like fingerprints on my screen, especially when I'm filming, but I usually wipe the screen off camera. Now I will say the reason, I know a lot of people use paper-like screen protectors. I cannot stand them. I like the smooth, sleek feel of the iPad. And I did not mean to do all of that. See, I'm talking and didn't mean to do all that. So before I continue, the reason I say I didn't mean to do all that is because I still want to keep the bills that are for this week, just so I know during the week what bills need to be paid, because you can never have it in too many places. All right, so anyway, I do not like the paper-like screen protectors. They just, I don't know. Some people like to feel like they're writing on paper. To me, no offense, but if that's how you feel, I feel like you should just write on paper. But the feeling of writing on such a smooth, I don't know, it's just heaven to me. So hence why I use, again, there's a quicker way to do this, but also me talking, so hence why I use glass screen protectors. And then obviously glass attracts fingerprints, hence why I get fingerprints on the screen. Now, when I'm obviously planning off camera, now this is for the people that are new here. Y'all, this is so much bigger. I'm like, bear with me this video. Bear with me. Yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, obviously glass. Sorry, y'all. That actually was an interruption by the kiddos. Usually I let that stay on camera, but not that one. Okay. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Sorry, y'all. I probably, bear with me in this video, which I need to put another disclaimer out there for. I am just like, y'all, I don't know if y'all can tell, but like, I'm literally shaking. And it's not like, y'all know digital planning is like, if you are new here, I just want to make this disclaimer. If you are new here, digital planning is like literally the love of my life. It's my therapy. So it is not that that's making me nervous, but having this new iPad means like, not the world to me, but it means a lot. And it's hard to explain. So also, if you're new here, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and it's very difficult to explain my thought process more often than not. So yeah, there we have it. Also, I don't know if I ever let y'all know. See, I'm rambling. That's how y'all can tell I'm what is wrong with me over a new iPad? I don't know if I ever explained in the last couple of videos. If y'all see this, I cook every single day, and I recently burned myself. So there's that. Okay. Okay, so this is for the 31st through the 7th. However, obviously we only have this is the September monthly, so I don't know if I'm going to add the 31st. I may just track the 1st through the 7th on here. Now, to explain the difference between this, and I'll explain the difference between this tracker, the spending monthly, and the actual tracker, just so y'all can understand. So to start, for the spending here, I'm going to go back to, actually, let's start decorating, because if I don't, this video will be 45 minutes long. I'm going to open up my sticker book. Oh, also another thing, on top of getting a new iPad, when I set it up, it automatically upgraded me to Goodnotes 6. So this is also my first time using Goodnotes 6. I've only had like an hour with it, maybe. So that's another disclaimer. Please bear with me. Y'all know usually I'm like bouncing around doing my thing, but I might be moving a little slow this video. Okay, that's enough disclaimers. These stickers are by, I believe these are by Lux. So if you don't know, I import my stickers. I imported my stickers into a sticker book that Kristen provides. It's a digital sticker book, and you put all of your stickers or whatever you want in there. So I do have them designated by, I guess we can see here. Let's see. Thumbnails. This is section 2. Let's go here. So, oh, those are actually, I was wrong. Those dolls are actually by ShushkaShop. So, y'all, bear with me this video. I swear, bear with me. So when I get ready to plan a spread, I usually just go through my sticker book and favorite the stickers that I think I want to use in that spread. Now, I'm trying not to make this video super long or this planning super long. Y'all, these like, I can't explain it. Looking at the stickers on a big 12.9 inch versus my 9 point whatever the older iPad was, like I literally can't breathe. Like I should have done my first spread since my new iPad off camera, because I'm literally like, I don't know. Okay, actually I shouldn't have copied that. So since we only need this row up here, let me start doing my thing, and then I don't know, yo. I'm sorry. If you're new here, I'm sorry. If you're returning, you understand. Okay. Since we only need this up here, we are going to, and I'm not going to delete any of this out, because, yeah. All right. So I'm covering up this bottom part of the month because we don't need it. Then we will cover up these 2 sections over here because we don't need them technically, because again, we are only working with the 31st through the 7th. Okay, so we have what we don't need covered. All right, now let's go to ShushkaShop, and I want to use a doll. However, I favorited this spread because I wanted to use this gray background. But now that I'm looking at this, I kind of want to play around with this one. Let's throw it on the bottom. And I'm going to, let's crop her out, not to be rude, but I really do just want this part. And I'm going to spread it out. Even the sizing of things are so different on y'all. Oh, Lord, I should have done this off camera. I am like shaking in my boots right now. All right. So I want this as like a background at the bottom. If I, y'all, I can't even make my sticker straight. There's a background on the bottom, and it's okay that it's like blurred out and distorted, because I kind of sort of have an idea with the girl that I'm gonna use. So it should be fine. Y'all know I do have an obsession with that black line. So for now, I'm not gonna cover it. Let's actually make this a little shorter. So the girl is most likely gonna go over there. Well, I'm sure y'all see in the thumbnail by now where I put her. I guess it's pretty cool. Y'all see the final product in the thumbnail, and then when you watch the video, you get to see how I came about it. I just realized that. Okay. So that's our little background. Now, y'all know I have been loving these flowers that I've been using. I think we're going to, do we want to start with those, or do we want to do our separation? Let's do our separation. So I favorited stickers by Calypso. I did it again, y'all. Every time I use her stickers, I call her Calypso. Her name is Victoria, Vicky or Tori. Her brand is CalypsoPlanning or Calypso Creative Planning. I always have it linked down below when I use her stickers. As you know, these were imported into a sticker book. So this specific sticker did not come like this. I believe it had a black furry cat like laying on this, I'm pretty sure. And the cat, like if you like cats, the cat looked pretty dope, but I do not like cats, and I'll just leave it there. So when I imported the sticker, I cropped the cat out. So I'm just going to, and no offense to you cat lovers out there, yeah, I just realized it's gonna be difficult to keep fingerprints off of these sides now that they're black. My old iPad was white, so it was a lot easier. It's okay, we're gonna make it work. Okay, I don't know if I wanna like spread this out and distort it. I guess I could. Y'all, planning on such a bigger screen is so different, but you know what's crazy? It's better that I did this now before the year is up, so that I can go back and change the spacing and the sizing of any of my spreads if I need to, since I will be printing my planner. So if you're new here, you may not be aware, but I am printing my planner coffee table style at the end of the year. And I will possibly do a flip through. I mean, I do journal on my weekly, so some of that info is, well, most of that info is private, but I will probably do a flip through of my printed planner. So yeah, I'm printing it coffee table style. Kristen, the creator of this planner, which is the Hello Gorgeous Volume 2 planner, she has a video on her channel of a flip through of her printed planner. She's been printing her planners every year since 2018, I believe, and literally obsessed, y'all, like absolutely obsessed. So I cannot wait to do the same. But I say that to say it's good that now I'm planning on such a bigger screen, which is the size, well, actually bigger than an actual book, because the layout will be a tad bit different, is what I'm starting to realize. Also, I'm not going to scroll through now, obviously, but a lot of my fonts didn't import, so I do need to do that whole thing too. Okay, enough of that, y'all. Like, I'm seriously rambling this video. Please bear with me. All right, so y'all see I kept the bills that are due for this week down here. I have my separation. Now I think we can grab some flowers. I will leave it down in the description, as I always do, where these flowers came from. I used them in a couple of previous spreads, but I wanted to, since I know what doll I'm using actually, but since I know what doll I'm using, I favorited this page because I feel like this flower will blend in with the doll. I probably should put the doll down first to see what's going on. Well, since I copied the flower, I'll just paste it, but let me go back and grab the doll, which again is by ShushkaShop. She is, and y'all know I'm over summer, like summer is over in this house, like over it. So I feel like this is perfect. She's not, you know, I don't know. I love her though. So if you are new to digital planning, when you import images, they come in blurry. Now that I'm realizing they're not coming in as blurry, I don't know if it's because I have a new iPad or Goodnotes 6 update. No, it's not my iPad because that is a thing, but I don't know if y'all noticed, but she wasn't as blurry as typical. Anyway, regardless, as you can see, when you click out, the images go clear. Y'all, I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. Like, I want to jump into it. Like, and that's the thing with planning. Like, I like to create the spread to the point where I want to like jump in my planner and like be there with whatever's going on. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not even done and I want to be like on this street. Are you kidding me? Obsessed. Okay, let's play around with these flowers. I'm going to cut it and paste it just in case part of it goes over her. So let's see how we want to play with this. Now, these are a Gothic flower collection, which I don't know if you've noticed, but most of the flowers in these stickers have like these veiny type of things on them. And I don't typically use that part of the sticker, so hence why I'm like flipping it to this side. Again, we can do whatever we want down here because we don't need this section. And I really just want her to be like a centerpiece, kind of like a not centerpiece, but like, you know, I don't know. Y'all know I have such difficulty explaining my thought process. Okay. I know y'all are like, Jess, you're covering your black line. What are you doing? So if you're new here, this black line, I feel like it like literally brings spreads together. Like I have such a serious obsession with it. However, we may cover it. We may cover it in this spread. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just trying to get the placement of how I want this flower. And I think I actually, let's, oopsies, undo. I was attempting to make this gray background smaller and then taller. Maybe that was the issue. And then it doesn't need to be so far over. So, okay, there we go. All right, and since a flower is gonna go down there, I can actually, because I was starting to see that I don't want it as distorted as it was. So I think I want it just like that. Let's see how that looks. Now we'll move the flower down. Okay, and then let's bring some of the black over here. Oh, there it is. There it is, y'all. That was the issue. Okay, now let's make this slightly bigger. I want these veins cut off. I kind of want this, whatever this flower is, to pop up slightly through this gold thingy thing. And I think I want this black shadow. I don't want it as distorted or as, it's kind of hard to explain, but I want like a little bit of white space right there. There we go. Wow, I love it. It's kind of looking like, now that wasn't the idea, but now that I made it the white space, it's kind of looking like dark, y'all. I just want to jump in my planner. Like this, it's so hard to explain, but like I'm genuinely ecstatic right now. All right, let's not do that. It's the sizing of this new size. It's like I said, it's so different for me. Okay, I don't want to. All right, cool. Let's put her there. All right, so she's there. Now let's just throw these flowers around because again, I just need this spacing right here. So we'll throw one here and let's flip it and maybe, ooh, like have these, I was about to call it a tulip. Y'all know this is a thing on this channel, so comment down below what this flower is. Here, I might have to crop because it's becoming a little bit too difficult. Let's crop as much as possible. It's not much I can do. All right, but a thing on this channel, if you're new here, I have no idea the name of literally any flower, but I'm obsessed with using them. So if you know the name of this flower, comment down below. All right, let's turn it a little bit so that I'm pretty much having them play like, I don't know, like, what do you want to call it? Anyway, they go together. All right, so we're gonna throw this like literally right here, y'all. Y'all, I'm so obsessed with like, I just like, oh my gosh. Like, is there a job where you can just play in your planner all day? Like, is there? Okay. We are gonna do that. Now let's do one more peekaboo over here just to cover up, but we don't need it so large. I'm like over here trying to find the edge of it. But just let's bring in some more green leaves, but we don't need it. I was gonna say we don't need it so large. Now it's okay if I cover some of that 3 because I'll be using some of, let's see, I'll be using some of, I think I'll be using some boxes as, excuse me, as labels for this week. Sorry, let me do this before like, boom. Should it go right there? Should it? I don't know. I kind of, here. I'm like here, like, is that too distorted? No, we should be good, right? I kind of want this one over. I think that's what the issue is. Is that the issue? I don't know. Should this be over? Yeah, this should be over because I don't want that to be like a display piece. So if you're new here, I'm not talking to myself, but I know many of you all appreciate my thought process to get where I'm trying to get in these spreads. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. This one needs to be on top, but I still wanted that one to play peekaboo. Okay. All right, cool. Now, I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay. Say it one more time. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Heard a scream. Had to tend to it. I mean, James is here, but you know, it's nothing like, you know, mommy has to figure out what's going on. Okay. So I don't know what fonts I have. Like, and all my usuals aren't even all up here. Y'all see I've played around with Impact and Badani, which thankfully we're here, but I'm gonna go back. Let's see. I think I still have it favorited. So my last, like, yeah, and this is the template that I use for my last spending tracker if you're new here. I did this spread with you all, but like, you see how the fonts are weird looking? So they didn't, oopsies, they didn't even import correctly. But I'm still gonna grab, whoops, the pen, whoopsies, undo, y'all. Please bear with me. Again, I was kind of forced to update to Goodnotes 6 and literally did not know that was gonna be the case. All right, so I copied that whatever font, I don't even know what font this is again because things did not import correctly. So I'm just, what the fudge, pumpernickel? Oh, color, y'all. Bear with me. For the last time, I'm gonna say that for the last time, I promise. Just bear with me. All right, what the? All right, cool. So we'll grab spending and then we will resize it. Okay, and I'm just gonna throw it in this black flower, I think. Yeah, we'll throw it in the black flower and then we need to put the date of this week. And since I know impact is, do I want to use impact? Yeah, we'll just use impact. let's actually move spending down to here so we can throw, is that how I want to do it? No, we can move it back up. Do I want to cut it off like I usually do? Y'all, I said I was going to say bear with me for the last time. What is this? It's Helvetica? Interesting. Oh, that's why it wasn't familiar to me, because I typically use Helvetica New. Anyways, let's take impact and we will change it to white. And we will type the days of the week that this is for. So technically it's 8/31 to 09/14. All right, let's highlight this. We'll change the size. Oops. All right, cool. I was just ignore me, y'all. Ignore me. Undo. Undo. Okay. I think just text is still on, so we will resize that and throw it there. Again, you can clearly see what spending week this is, but just to reiterate, we're gonna put it right there. Okay, now I need boxes to label my actual spending. So I need a box for online purchases. Oh my gosh, y'all, like these kids, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I need a box for, let's copy. I need a box for online purchases, my cash wallet, and unbudgeted. So again, this is last week's, and I'm just grabbing the shopping bag tracker that I was using before back to this week. And we're gonna paste it here, but I think I wanna crop it better than this. Here, let's see. Actually, that may be good. At first it looked like the sides were a little too wide. Okay, so we have that. That's going to be for all of my online shopping. Then we need boxes for my cash wallet and unbudgeted. So I favorited, where is it? This is the y'all, this is moving so much faster on my new iPad. I don't know if it's Goodnotes or, see, the fact that everything updated simultaneously. Anyway, this is Peony Promises Decorative Sticker Book by Vicky, CalypsoPlanning. I'm just gonna copy this header box, and I think I'm gonna use it as a box. I'm liking that like grayish color. Well, I thought when I was scrolling through, I felt like this would match the spread. I do see it's a different gray now that I'm using it on the spread. However, I think it'll be a nice pop. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice pop. So what we'll do is we'll shrink that down, and then we'll use this for my cash wallet. And again, I'll show you all really quickly when we're done this, the difference between my cash wallet and this spending tracker. All right, so that'll be for cash wallet purchases. And then I need something for unbudgeted. Now, unbudgeted, I don't want to use black. Let's maybe take this color. Ooh, yeah, because this is like the darker, yeah, perfect. All right, so oopsies. So unbudgeted, I actually had an example, not an example. I actually had one come up this after I got paid. I can't recall what it was. Did I have it or was it right before? I think it was right before I got paid. I had it on budget, but I can't recall what it was. I don't know. All right, I did not want that to zoom in, but here we are. All right, so, and again, zooming in does make it easier, but zooming out causes fingerprints, and yeah. Okay, if you are new here, I'm sure you have, like, you just don't understand, and I genuinely apologize. All right, so let's take white font, and this is going to be unbudgeted. All right, unbudgeted, and then when I have the first unbudgeted or the first, hold on, do I want to save that? No, because this does need to be black font. I was going to save that as a default, but I do need this one to be black font, cash wallet. So whenever I have an unbudgeted, I'll copy and paste that tab onto the day, and then write the amount and the store. Whenever I have a cash wallet, I'll copy and paste this color and write the amount in the store. And then whenever I have an online purchase, I will do the same, online purchase. And then to briefly explain how this coincides with the actual tracker. All right, let's zoom out and see what we're working with. Absolutely love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. And again, if I was doing this off camera by myself, this would have taken maybe 10 minutes max. But because there's so much newness going on, it did take a bit longer. Now to explain, so this specific spending tracker is so I can see my budget by the days of the week, for one. For two, so I can project when more may be spent. Like if I'm looking here and I'm like, all right, so today's Saturday. I know Monday is a school day, so I may spend more, you know, after school. I may use the eating out category or, you know, such and such. But it's also so I could project by day of the week when may be spent more, like more specifically through a Monday through Friday. Also, I do it on here separately than on the actual budget monthly, because when I started doing it on the budget monthly, it just got so clogged and crowded and it just wasn't cute to look at. And I'm very like I function by looking at things. I don't know, it has to be aesthetically pleasing to my eyes, and it was not. So hence why I create my spending tracker on a separate monthly, which actually ironically, a lot of paper planners I've noticed, they have two monthlies, like a monthly for their bills and then a monthly to track their spending. However, I track on two tracking sheets, which I will show you in a second. Another reason I do this, I do leave the bills that are coming out during that specific week still on here. And then also I'm thinking about adding or basically copying and pasting the events from my catch-all monthly, just so I know, okay, this is going on this day, so I may spend more on this day. Now, the reason this varies from my spending tracker, which I know I said I was not going to change the colors and all that, but I got tired of looking at the colors already. So I did start changing it. But I didn't change everything, as you can see. I moved this quote from down here to up there, blah, 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 blah. But to explain this one, where is the zoom in? I don't know where anything is on here. Is this it? Yeah, okay. How big does it go? Oh, it goes big on here, y'all. All right, so to explain this one, this is gonna be more so for like the details and the nitty gritty and the notes. Like down here, I have a note that I Zelled myself money for cash stuffing because I used two different banks, and I put that it was a plus and a minus, obviously, because I Zelled it from one bank to another, but then I took it out for cash stuffing. So notes and stuff like that go on here. So if we scroll back up, so yeah, this is like all the nitty gritty. And then also if I have like, say, where is it? Amazon. So this Amazon purchase, it all came from shopping in this instance. It was iPad cases and a cleaner. I got a new iPad case for Jade. As you know, she got my iPad that I was using, so I needed to get her a heavy duty case, of course. And then I got myself a new case. And then I also got iPad cleaners for us both because, yeah. Anyway, so however, just an instance, if this was not all from the shopping category, say for instance, I took some of this from miscellaneous, I would draw a dash or a line, basically from Amazon to the total. And then under here, I would put what each category is. So I would put shopping, and then I would put miscellaneous, and then separate what each would be. And then over here is the balance, which is very big for me. So right now I know that I have $49 left in my shopping cash envelopes for the week. If I'm looking at the previous tracker, I don't see that on there. On there, I just see like, all right, this is how much I'm spending each week. This is where this is if I'm spending cash or spending online. That's more so what that is for. Also, to, like I said, to see the days of the week that I'm spending at a glance. On here, of course, I have the date. Of course, I have the store on here. But on here, it's harder to see, like, okay, 8/31, what day of the week is that? So that's another reason where the spending sheet comes into play versus this actual tracker. But again, this tracker is more so for the nitty gritty, the details, whether it's a subtraction or an addition. So for instance, I went to Once Upon a Child and I sold some strollers there from when the girls were younger. I do not know what category I'm depositing it in just yet, so I actually do need to highlight this. But instead of a minus, like everything else, it's a plus because I received money from them. Now, I only put plus 14 because I got more than that, but some of the money that I did receive, I put back towards something that I got for the girls today. So instead of the full amount that I received from this store, I put the amount that I'm actually going to put in some envelope. And I put ... because I haven't decided if I'm going to put it back towards their savings, because as y'all know, I'm trying to bulk up their savings, or if I'm going to put it, what was I going to say? Put it in their school fund. So yeah, so there's that. But yeah, hopefully that explains the difference between this spending tracker that we just created, which again is at a glance. I can see which day of the week it is, what's being spent on each day of the week, what stores I'm going to on each day of the week, online purchases and all that. And then again, this tracker is the nitty gritty. Also, these check marks, I don't know if I explained it, but this is for when I reconcile or pay myself back. So I put, let me turn the zoom back in. So for this, it's the total was $44.57. So I put a check mark over here because I paid myself back. I round up. It's something that I got from the Simple Budget because it just increases your buffer in your bank account when that little change adds up. So I did pay myself back. I took the $45. Sorry, I should be pointing down here. I took the $45 out of my cash wallet and put it in the back to the bank envelope. And then when I did that, I put a check mark. So that way I know this is reconciled. I don't need to pay myself back. It's already done. I have $49 left in my shopping category for the week. So I hope that explains this spending tracker. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, please leave them down below. Again, my fonts did not transfer when everything upgraded to Goodnotes 6, so I have a lot of playing around to do. However, I feel like this video is literally like 1 trillion hours long at this point, so I genuinely apologize. But yeah, if you are new here and you somehow, some way made it to the end of this video, please drop a black heart in the comments just so I know that you're new. You made it to the end and you like what you're seeing. If you do like what you're seeing, a like and subscribe would be absolutely awesome. If you're returning, you already know how I feel about you, especially if you made it to the end of this video. So please drop our butterfly in the comments just so I know that you're not going anywhere. And I can't wait to see all of y'all in my next video. Bye!